This one's burst open a little bit, but I don't mind that because you've got a bit of bean juice. We love a bit of bean juice. Hello, welcome back once again to Rob's Homemade and Reviews in the Kitchen. We went shopping at our local Iceland store. I hadn't been to Iceland for ages. I said to the missus, come on, turn the freezer back on, because we won't turn one off because they were both half full, which is stupid. So we filled the one up, turned the other one off. I said, come on, let's go to Iceland and fill up the other freezer again. Ready? You never know, food shortages. This shortage, that shortage, expensive. So, we was wandering around, picking up bits and bobs, which you will see in later videos. And I've seen these advertised, and I saw them and I thought, I'm not a massive Heinz beans fan, but I suppose if you stick them in the middle of a hash brown, things are looking good. So we have brand new Heinz beans filled hash browns. There's a fair few in here. I'm not sure how much they were because once again, I didn't check. I just wanted them, so I picked them up. Let's have a look. Best before next year, plenty of time, frozen food. So, here we go. Ways to cook. You can oven, fry from frozen, or air. They've even got the air fryer instructions on here. Ooh. Anyway, 600 gram bag, Heinz Foods. Ingredients: potato, Heinz beans in tomato sauce, 18%. Beans, tomatoes, water, sugar, spirit vinegar, modified maize starch, salt, spice extract, herb extract. Rapeseed oil, potato starch, dried potato flakes, potato fibre. That's a new one on me. Modified potato starch, dextrose, sugar, salt, water, thickener. Spices include pepper, turmeric, mace, fenugreek, onion and lovage, turmeric powder, lovage and turmeric extract. Lots of good tasty sounding things in there. So yeah, Heinz beans, filled hash browns. I thought I'd give them a go. I've got today off work, so it's midweek when I'm recording this, which doesn't happen very often. I have a rare midweek day off because, cut a short story short, messed up my flooring in my kitchen, so we have to get them back to do it again. It took them 3 days last time. This time it took them 1, and they've done 100 times better job. So thanks for that. So I booked today off just in case they hadn't finished. They have finished. So I'm just chilling, thinking, you know what, let's record some videos. So anyway, let's get these bad boys out of the bag and into the oven. I'll see you in a second. Here we are, guys, at our faithful worktop. I'm going to, instead of ripping this bag, I'm going to open it properly with a pair of scissors. And we'll have a look at these little, ooh, man. I'm going to put 3 in because I am going for some food in a bit with our missus when I finish work. For the size of these bad boys, them hunky pieces, them quite heavy. To be fair, obviously being frozen, probably had a bit more weight. So let's have a look at the cooking instructions. 200 degrees, which doesn't give me a gas mark, but if you're anything like me when you're cooking frozen food, whack it on gas mark 7, we're good to go. 17 to 20 minutes. You all know me, always go over the cooking. I've got it on gas mark 7, which is roughly around 200 degrees. So there you go. Heinz baked beans, filled hash browns. In they go, and I'll see you probably in about half an hour or so. Right, you guys, 30 minutes have elapsed and we have our Heinz beans filled hash browns. Oh, look at those bad boys. These would go great on a breakfast. smell lovely. This one's burst open a little bit, but I don't mind that because you've got a bit of bean juice. We love a bit of bean juice. So we'll get rid of the tray. Get rid of the board. I've got my Cornish ketchup out. I don't know if that review will be up yet, but I might not use it. Just depends on how dry these are on the inside. So we're going to whack these there. We're going to go and grab a fork and we're going to go and eat. Right! Here we have Iceland and Heinz baked bean filled hash browns. As it's breakfast, I thought a nice cup of coffee would go down well as well. Like I said, got the ketchup. Don't know if I'm going to need it, but we're just going to break one of these bad boys open and see what kind of filling we got. Yeah, steaming hot, filled with baked bean juice. So here goes. Let's tuck into Heinz baked bean filled hash browns. Hot. They're okay. Do you know when you used to have thin crispy pancakes when you was a kid? And you bite in and you burn the inside of your mouth and a blister and everything? That's what I've just done. Because these are, I should have let them cool down a bit more. Do you feel a little greasy? You definitely could do with some salt. They're not seasoned that well, but you get a nice taste of Heinz beans. Run into it, if you squeeze it up, the beans are popping out. They am. Like eating molten lava. They definitely need a bit longer to cool down, but I'm going to carry on eating. Actually, even though they've been oven baked and not fried, they feel a little greasy. I'm going to cut this second one open. Some of them have got more filling than others. They don't look a lot in that one. I'll give it a squeeze and see what it is. It looks like someone's filled it with a piping bag, because it's a straight line straight down the middle. It's obviously been machine made because it's mass produced. But all in all, the hash brown flavour is there and the bean flavour is there. So flavour rating, I'm a little disappointed. I got all excited when I saw them. I was hoping to cut them open, the beans would come pouring out. That ketchup probably will get used when I finish the rest off camera. But they've got a nice hash brown crunch to them. Probably could do with a bit more filling. It's more potato than bean, definitely 100%. But if you add them as part of a full English, like you had your sausage, your bacon, mushrooms, black pudding, some of them, some extra beans, go down a treat. But flavour rating, I'm going to go with a 6.5. They're above average. They're not awesome as I was expecting. I thought they'd be great. A little bit too greasy, a bit more filling. So 6.5 out of 10. All in all, flavour rating. Presentation, they look good, them big beastly things. Ooh. I mean, look at the size of that. You could probably have 2 of them on a breakfast, be more than enough, and there's about 10 in the pack. So, and you could definitely have them with something else instead of chips. Easy. So, that was my review of Heinz baked bean filled hash browns. So 6.5 for flavour, just above average, not as great as I was expecting or I was hoping for. So thank you very much for watching. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. When you hit the subscribe button, excuse me, don't forget the notification bell. Click all and you will get every single notification from me, Rob, of Rob's Homemade. So from Iceland and Heinz baked bean filled hash browns. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers. Peace.